think he knows exactly what I mean. The minister has been seen publicly photographed and videoed, handing out checks to contractors directly. For the first time, a minister of state doing this in this country. This is not a simple matter.
Honorable member,
So, Mr.
I will ask
Speaker,
you to
allow
ask
me
your
to
question.
finish my question. Thank you. Mr. Speaker, there are few contracts that are glaring, Mr. Speaker. Glaring because it has been given to associates of the Prime Minister and, of course, and your associates, Mr. Minister. Can you clearly define how much money has been paid, as I've tabled some of the documents already, but to Ipuen's Constructions? How much money has been paid to Tari Pori Development Corporation? How much money has it been paid to Oceanic Constructions?
Honorable member for IALIBU PANGIA, we have another point of order. Honorable
my
Minister.
order is very clear. Rule 145 of standing orders. He can't mention names when he's putting questions on the floor of Parliament. Rule 141 is very clear. He's mentioning names of companies. He can't do that. He should ask only questions. He shouldn't debate the issues. Ask questions, and the minister responsible will answer those questions.
Order says persons, not companies.
That's right.
So the good member is misleading you and the House.
That's right.
It says persons. Read it.
It's in the standing order.
It's in the standing orders. The standing order says persons. It doesn't say companies.
You are the Solemoraj. Mr. Danisi. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, this company, Ipuen, is owned and controlled by an associate of the Prime Minister. Prime Minister can either confirm or deny that. But we ask that they table all the contract documents and the amounts of money that has been paid to this particular company. That company includes Ipuen and Tari Pori Development Corporation, Oceanic, and Clean Green Energy, Mr. Speaker. Why I ask these questions are that because we believe that some of the procurement processes have been abused. Many of the contracts that are issued are deliberately under 10 million kina and paid on many occasions below that amount to avoid tender processing and the procurement requirements by the NPC law. So we need visibility on that, Mr. Speaker, and the Prime Minister needs to disclose his relationship with the owners of the company and what is his role in those companies, Mr. Speaker. Secondly, Mr. Speaker, the Minister for Works is a company that has got contracts from this particular program called Tumla Construction, owned by a staff, his former staff, Mr. Speaker. Again, it has received tens of millions of kina. I'm quite happy to name the name, but out of respect for the gentleman, I am not. But, Mr. Speaker, the company is called Tumla Construction. Now, those contracts, again, are issued below 10 million kina deliberately to avoid procurement process. Mr. Speaker, we've also received that there was 18 soldiers out of this program, 18 soldiers received 191,000 kina, 613 toya per person per soldier. What are these payments for? Secondly, Mr. Speaker, there's been IACAS, many IACAS, but one in particular has been receiving 101,000 kina per month. Again, I asked the Minister, what is this for? Mr. Speaker, this is Connect PNG program. Why are we spending 785,209 kina to planting flowers at your head office? Planting flowers at your head office, Mr. Speaker. The other question, Mr. Speaker, is that a Medivac was paid to Pacific International Hospital for 220,700 kina. For yourself, Minister. Is that for yourself to Gold Coast or to Australia? How does that connect to Connect PNG program? Mr. Speaker. Further, Mr. Speaker, there's 170,000 kina paid to a school fee in the United Kingdom for an individual. How does that connect to Connect PNG program, Mr. Speaker? And lastly, Mr. Speaker, 152,800 kina was paid to Sunday Bulletin. What is that for? How does that connect to PNG? Connect PNG program. Mr. Speaker, why we are asking that question is that the program itself is good, except that money is being spent on things that we don't know about. Mr. Speaker, there is abuse of trust and confidence of the people of this country. Mr. Speaker, I simply ask the Minister to answer these questions.
Prime Minister.
Prime Minister or the Minister to answer these questions truthfully and factually with the records that they have, Mr. Speaker. Not just shallow answers that will just water down this particular issue. This is a very big issue, 1.9 billion plus has been already spent. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Mr. Acting Speaker, me hama mas through, me talk pisin, ogara Papua New Guinea haram. Long, member of IALIBU PANGIA talk, like we must talk, true blood talk. True blood talk. Me hama some upside. Some leader before talk, Yaman, now start on the member upside. Mr. Acting Speaker, number one, true blood talk, talk. To connect Pmjm important program, the country me one bell of display. Because for so long we have left many of our remote parts of our country unconnected.
Prime Minister, we have a point of order. Governor for ECB.
Specific in relation to payments. We've already acknowledged that the Connect PNG is a good program. That's a given. He doesn't need to make a speech. He just simply needs to respond to the question.
Mr. Speaker, I'm really happy that my brother, the Governor of ECB, is super excited on the other side. Yes. And that's part of the job. That's part of the job. We have to get used to it. But I'm coming around to getting to a serious question that the member for IALIBU PANGIA has asked. Deserves a fair, correct, and serious reply. It is our assessment that a program that is meant to unbundle rural PNG as well as modernizing urban PNG is being abused by a department that is meant to deliver this.
Order, Prime Minister.
The good Prime Minister get to the question, answer the questions. That's all, in the interest of time.
Point of order, member for IALIBU PANGIA.
I think the Prime Minister is just misleading by making statements that are not relevant to the questions that I asked. I have asked about questions that companies have got an association with him. He has to disclose whether he has got an association, he's declared those interests or not. There's nothing wrong with those companies working and applying and getting contracts. But there are processes that are established that needs to be respected and implemented. Those are questions we are asking. Not about roads and secretaries and all these things. You're just running around just trying to avoid the issue. This is public money. It's not your private money. You don't pay for your medical evacuations of your ministers out of this kind of program.